What's up, guys? It's Jason with MP3D, and I thought today I could kind of let you guys in on kind of why I've been a little bit absent, and also to thank so many of you that have reached out to me. My friends and family have reached out to me and my family during some pretty tough times. If you guys are my friends, then you know this. If you're people that follow me, you'll know this last probably year and a half, it's been pretty difficult for my family. Last year, my brother Jamie was 44 and suddenly had an aortic aneurysm of the stomach, and he passed away in his sleep. And then shortly after that, my buddy Greg passed away from a heart attack, and he was one of my closest friends at work. We were physical education teachers together, and that made things really difficult. And then in December we lost my wife's grandmother, who was 99, and she had lived an amazing life. But all of these were somewhat tragically quick and just kind of unexpected. Even with grandma being 99, it was difficult to envision her not being there. And so, but she did have a fall, transferring over from her wheelchair into her bathroom, and hit her head, and it just kind of, after that, it just kind of went downhill. But just those of you that have been following me, my mother has been dealing with COPD, and she's been very homebound because of her COPD. And so over the last probably 4 years, I don't know that she's really been out of the house other than for a doctor's visit, and that's very sparingly. They actually would come to her apartment to do a lot of her visits, x-rays and stuff like that. But she had fallen 3 or 4 times, had hip replacement, femur replacement, pelvic reconstructive surgery. Her back, she broke, and they had to kind of cage it back together. When someone who has not been very easy on her body. My mother, she smoked probably from the age of 11 or 13 all the way up until she couldn't anymore from COPD. And so she wasn't very kind to her body. And so, and no matter how much we told her, hey, you need to quit, it was just very difficult for her. So anyway, my mother lived with us for 10 years until about 3.5 years ago. She moved back home. I think she just really wanted to kind of have more access to people back home, people that she missed, her family and stuff like that. So she moved back, and I didn't really understand because we were taking care of her here, but she did have COPD, and COVID hit, and she was locked in her home. And I think at one stint she was at a nursing home, or a rehabilitation nursing home, for a little while during COVID. And pretty much during all of these surgeries and all this, we just couldn't go visit her, and then finally when COVID's done, we were able to go see mom and things like that. But her health was just not great. We knew we were on a limited time, so even though her most recent passing, just probably not even 3 weeks ago, it was just kind of sudden. We weren't expecting it. And even though we were kind of expecting or anticipating that this would be something we'd be dealing with, it was still very sudden what happened. I know that I've not been very regular on my YouTube, not very regular on any of my social stuff, but I don't know. Sometimes, I don't really want to discount any of you guys that follow me, but not discounting you at all, but it's very difficult to be creative. Even though I do things that are creative, it's very difficult to be creative when there's stuff like this going on in your life. It's really hard to put that out there and be super positive all the time, which I am. But knowing that I'm dealing with some impending doom, and after losing my brother and losing one of my best friends and then losing my wife's grandmother, just some very pivotal people in my life, it was just difficult to put on that, not a charade, because I don't want y'all to think that I put on a fake, I'm me all the time, but I just didn't think that I could give you the biggest me that I wanted to do. So, in some small way, probably my health has been impacted a little bit from all of this. I don't want to say that I deal with depression, because I really think that's just, I think we all in some way, shape, or form deal with some depression. But I want to focus on how can I better the people that watch my videos, better my community, and just try to be a positive person for those people out there that follow me, whether it's my students, whether it's my friends, whether it's people that don't even know me that just follow me, even those people out there that maybe don't like me but just watch my videos to troll me. I even want to help you guys out. You know, maybe I'll say something to kind of change you from being that way to everyone. But anyway, I just want to sincerely say thank you for those of you that stuck with me, even though my video output has not been what I want it to be. I just want to thank you guys for sticking around, and I want to, you know, try to work much harder going forward to putting some content out there, whether it's photography, whether it's, you know, I've got things here that I've never unboxed, and they're really great things I've never gotten around to unboxing, and my friends are like, how can you have these things here and you haven't unboxed them? I don't know, I just haven't had that inspiration. I have not been inspired to just be like, oh, look at these things. And then, you know, and it's anything that you get, sometimes you feel like you're showing off or anything. But I don't know, I've got to just change my mentality on that. It's not that I'm trying to show off or anything, because, you know, that's not at all what I'm trying to do. I just want to let you guys in on what's going on in my life. So we got a new dog recently. He's an English Cream Golden Retriever. I hope to do some videos so you guys can see him. His name's Knox, and he's a doll baby. So now we have, you probably can hear him upstairs, we have 3 dogs and 2 cats. So one of our dogs is getting a little older too, so you know, we felt like we needed to get a puppy in the house for our other dog who was a little bit younger. But I'm sorry that I haven't been on here, but thank you so much for your kind well wishes. Thank you to all my friends that have reached out and said something kind about my mother, and you know, thank you to all my family that has kind of been there. We're still not finished with everything, but you know, we're hoping to get things finalized in the next coming weeks, because we do have school coming at the end of this month in July. And anyway, I just want you guys to know I'm going to try to do a lot better, and I just appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope to get more content out to you real soon. And take care of yourself. I mean that. We'll see you soon.
Hey Siri.
You're not saying hello to a long lost friend.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
Hey Siri, like a question.
Hey Siri.
If you're trying to ask somebody, say like, if you're being inquisitive, give me an inquisitive tone to your voice.
Hey Siri. What?
If you're gonna ask me, would you go, hey Jason? You'd go, hey Jason, come over here a second.
Hey Siri, come here.
Just say Siri.
See if you can say
This ain't working.
See if you can see it.
Siri.
Is she coming on?
No.
Try hold the button.
She's forgot my voice.
Push the button.
I am changing it incognito. Okay, now what? Push the button.
Push the button and see. Hold it.